Why did they go to this page? Lunox banned because they have first pick and we don't play it. We don't want to give it either. They ban Paquito because they don't want to give us Paquito and we don't know what they want first pick. So probably just a safe ban because they don't want to give it to me. Moving forward, we ban Phobius next. It's a gamble to try and counter Phobius or pick Esme into it or leave it up. You know, kind of a coin flip in a way. Easy to win with Hero, but sometimes they can really draft to counter it. They banned Esme next. They don't want to give it to Cardi since we have first pick, and they saw how bad he stomped that one team in the series before this, so it makes sense. With his Esme. We banned Kaja. It's just a normal ban, safe ban. We didn't really know what else to ban. And then they ban Matilda, I believe. No, they banned Farsa. Interesting. I don't know why they banned Farsa. It's all gonna be real. We're gonna first pick the X-Borg, obviously, for Cardi. Bumblebee reporting for duty, as you would know. Now we're gonna go into the first picks. They second picked Yuzong and Alice. We were surprised with how they drafted, or I'm gonna be honest. They focused the fact that they focused their side lanes was really strange to us. So I think we went with Kai because Yuzong and Alice are really hard dive. So we went with those two so they could zone them off. And they went Natan. At first we thought they were gonna be drafting normal, right? So then we didn't really consider what kind of comp they were going to choose. So we banned Matilda, we didn't want to give it to them. They banned Granger, makes sense. They're trying to ban out Zane now. Granger YSS, basically forcing him on Roger versus a comp that is heavy dive and he's melee. Then they bust out the Diggy and Estes, and then we're like, okay, this is weird. This is strange. And then it all goes downhill. Not yet. Let's go into the game. So Diggy throws some bombs out here, and then goes straight to bot lane to Regrets's, and then he helps him clear. I'm not really freezing anyway, so I don't know why he did that. He didn't get level. Oh, he did get level 2 from it. So he didn't. Okay, interesting. So is that how they normally do it? They just clear mid lane without buying roam. Churro gets a nice flame shot steal in the camp right here, delays the time quite a bit. Well played from him. Going ahead, nothing really happens, but just a bit of farming. Right here, Reckless is a little out too far, gets poked down pretty hard by Shark. Missing about a fourth of his HP now. Now half of his HP. Zane comes out, wolf form, retries, and jumps on him before he flickers out, and he dies. Good pick. Good stuff. Back to farming for a bit. Shark gets poked out by Diggy and Estes here pretty hard. Forced to back off. Regrets is about to hit level 4, and he just did. Goes for the fight down here. Zane engages on Apple, but Apple ults, so she lives. Cardi going in on Apple, ults on her. She has no ult now, or flicker, because she got flickered away from Zane. She dies. Diggy dies as well if the Cardi is slow. A little bit of a presumptuous flicker. He might not need to do that, honestly. But I flicker on the Regrets and kill him. Overall, good. We have no spells at all. All of us literally flickered during that fight. Oh, the 3 of us that have flicker. Now we're trying to secure the turtle. Reckless, forced to use ult on Diggy. Z ults. Shark, I think, has to ult here. He kind of wasted it, honestly. He didn't need to. We saw Apple ult, so we just decided to back off. I kind of wanted to go in, but really, like, in hindsight, it was good to back off. They're 4 mid right now. They're clearing. Now they're all at Cardi's lane right now. He's got MO. He's not scared because he has MO. We're trying to get his own on Dragon right now. Dragon's playing safe. They're 4 mid right now. Shark a little, not really worth the prio. Getting out, we're just kind of farming. We have a 2k gold lead, which is nice. Nice dive from Cardi right here. Force a Diggy ult, and he flickers. Zane still jumps in the Diggy. Ulting on Apple right there. Apple's gonna ult anyway, not die. Regrets comes in with the ult. He has Petrify. Doesn't use it yet though. He's trying to go on Cardi, doesn't work. Still has Petrify, hasn't used it though. We kind of zone them off. Decide to back off right now while we're all low. They don't really have enough damage to back up their healing and whatnot, so they can't kill us, but we can't kill them because they're healing too much. We're giving them a little bit too much prio here, but we're kind of scared of their comp because of how much healing there is. Zane misses the right tree. Shark flicker ults for no reason. Well, not for no reason, but Diggy just ults it, so it's pointless. I'm in tower range, we get the Estes. I die. Alice gets out. Vic gets out. And basically, they got Turtle, and it was a 1 for 2. Really bad fight. Maybe should have just gave it. who are that scared to go in. Sure, struggling to clear. He's kind of slow in rotations. Zane got the rod. Zane got the regrets to ult dragon. Kind of hard. We're like really concerned about playing into that comp just because Diggy Estes are just gonna ult. A lot of this game is just standing around. Now, Shark tries to get a pin, fails, unfortunately. If he got that, it would have been actually kind of nice. They have to get out here. Okay, wait. Okay, so first off, they're getting out of the tower here. Churro goes in on the two supports right there, Apple and Reckless, Diggy and Estes. Bursts them with his ult. He gets Diggy, but Estes ults before he can burst him. Estes flickers out. Meanwhile, while that's happening, Zane here has Dragon on him. He jumps over the wall, Dragon goes over, petrifies him either way. He still dies to the Natan Retchery. Now they all have to back off. Now Alice comes here, if you want to rewind a bit too. Alice left way earlier, so they're engaging basically in a 4v4 right now. Honestly, I think they should have backed off way earlier, or either should not have forced that tower with this kind of rotation. Alice is going to rotate a lot more faster than me because of her skill, so they basically get wiped here. And by the time I'm here, it's already doomed. And I just clear the mid wave so they can't push mid. Alright, now we're kind of even on gold. They're ahead by 600, but it's not too much. I'm trying to look for a hook right here, just to see if I can get anyone to bait ults. Churro, really bad right there. Really, like this is basically troll. I don't know why he's second skilled in. He should maybe try to walk out, but he's probably dead either way. But he shouldn't really try to be walking up that far versus a Diggy in the first place when you could just hook him back in. Now they come bot. I almost died, but I flickered out. They're not panning the camera down here. Regrets gets out as well. They're trying to kill him, but they couldn't. They get top tower. I stay down here because I'm Ruby, so I'm relying on my healing a bit. They all go back mid. A little bit of bush camping going on right there. They're trying to bait the Diggy ult, but he just flickers out because he ulted earlier. Estes ults a little prematurely, so we waste Estes ult here. We know Diggy did not ult there, so he probably has it up soon. The thing is, they just play tower defense, so it's very annoying to force anything. I hook the Diggy there, got him to ult, so I try to back off now. I tell them to help me to escape. They do. Estes ults. Now this is our time to just back off if he ults. We just want to run now. Regrets is trying to force something. I barely live with 1 HP to get out. Regrets petrifies there on the Akai alone. Shark, I think, lives. None of us die, thankfully, but Shark and me both wasted Flicker. Wait, I did not waste Flicker. Shark wasted Flicker, and Regrets wasted Petrify. Vic maybe should have backed off a little earlier here. We knew they were retreating back from here. He kind of just wasted his Flicker. Because he backed off too late. Then this Lord fight right here was a little scuffed. We really had no prio and Churro had to recall. Maybe should have just gave. I was getting some vision. Then Shark kind of, I don't know. He ulted and Diggy insta ults. I get bursted. Cardi has not really a lot of HP for armor. He dies. Doesn't have Flicker. Yeah, now we have a gold disadvantage by 3k. Trying to defend the towers, not let anything go. Estes ults again, but we burst Zia. Churro and Zane both burst Zia. Nice, even with the Estes ult. Yuna wastes his Flicker. Shark gets a double pin, but it gets cancelled. Still, they pulled back by Churro's Umbrella. 2 super low HP right now. Regrets and Yuna both jump on Churro and kill him. It's a shame Diggy didn't die. Now I'm back from the dead to clear the wave. And they're both going top to deal with the Lord. We got some time here to farm back up our little bit of a gold disadvantage that we had. Now we're only about 1.5k behind. We don't really know like how to play this. We never really went versus a comp like this before. So we're kind of struggling on just like what to think to do. So we're kind of all just grouping, traveling in groups because they're probably bush camping somewhere and we're scared of it. We show that, they know we're there. They're clearing the wave, they're backing off. Honestly, their downfall this game might have not been playing aggressive. Maybe they should have been playing more aggressive instead of letting us just farm. I mean, both teams had pretty good late game, but I feel like with their comp, they should just try to hard play aggressive. Considering they can just nullify Kai's ult entirely if they were playing aggressive. They played too passive. I poke Yuzong a little bit, but he's right here. He petrifies a little early. Ults. I'm kind of low, so I try to back off a bit. Yuzong dies. Really dumb from Regrets right there to not only waste his petrify, but ult that early. Now we basically get free Lord Prio because it's a 45. We still want to be careful though, because like two of us are half HP. Cardi has no armor and I am half. Now right here I hook Zia, beta Diggy ult, but he's already half. Zane goes on Zia right now, but retries and bursts him. Now there's 3 of them left alive. Shark flickers and pins the Estes. Now pins the Alice. She suppresses, but I try to taunt her before she gets away. She dies, but she also kills Cardi. I'm 1 HP right now. Or no, she killed Shark, sorry. 1 HP right now. We're all really fucking low. Me and Zane both half. Churro half, Cardi no armor. I'm trying to heal off the low and pour it out. Heal off the Lord and pull it out a bit so we can try and do it, because it is indeed still a 3v. It's a 3v3 right now, but they have 2 supports. So we're assuming maybe we can get it. If you see in the bottom right hand side here. Yuzong Diggy trying to get zone. Yuzong ults. I ult the Diggy. Hit him. I hit the Diggy a bit. Yuzong still flies around. Zane goes on the Lord. Not Carlos. Cardi gets it. We kill Reckless. Now I'm right here going in. Cardi here told me to go in a bit, and that's why I did go in, but it was too much because Zane backed off. So that was bad of me. Wasted flicker too. Shark getting poked pretty damn hard here. Loses about 1/4 of his health. Churro, a little bit of an early ult. Cardi, also a bit of an early ult as well. Really fucking aggressive. Even if he flickers away, he might be... No. Shark ults for him, saves his life. Well played, Shark. Ice Kuan also lets him get kited out, but... Now we're back to playing Farmville. We got Bot Tower for that distraction, which is nice. Trying to force a blue up here. I hook Apple. She's 1 HP. She dies, gets bursted by me. Or I get the kill. Yuzong on our backline, trying to kill 2 people here. Shark dead. Zia's pretty low. Reckless is full. Yuna, they're backing off now. It was a 1-for-1 trade. Tank for tank. We're all just playing this like fucking pussies. Both teams. I hooked the Diggy just so I can try to maybe scare him to ult. He doesn't. Cardi's a little deep. Doesn't get much damage off because the ult got cut off early. Loses his MO. Alice flickers on our back line. Shark pins them both back. Diggy ults finally now. Churro dies. I hook and flicker just so I can get maybe some mobility, move out a bit. Zane gets out, but I die. I should have just died and not have wasted flicker. I try to maybe stall it out a bit more. Shark tries to thinks he has to save Zane here, so he moves up, moves back. Shark here. We were saying Shark was probably being a little dumb by going up that far, but he managed to turn us around really well when he ults right away. Gets the Yuzong pinned against the wall. So it's a free kill for Zane. Really well played from Shark right there. The fact that they overstayed for that is pretty surprising as well. So now they have Regrets dead by the time me and Churro will be up for the Lord. So we want Lord Prio now. Zane starts doing it. It's a 3v3 at the moment. Now trying to turn on Yuna. The healing from Diggy and Estes is kind of insane with their roam passes and whatnot. Yuna suppresses at last second. Still dies. Zia is coming. Manages to barely steal the Lord, even though we wipe them though. Churro getting the Diggy. So now 3 of them are dead with about 50-second spawn timers. Trying to force something topside. But Apple ults and they both live. We don't have a wave to end the game as well. And we have to deal with the Lord at mid. Diggy cancels our recalls here, so none of us could recall. I should have maybe just walked farther from Churro instead of just standing still. Or not standing still, walking closer to him. So we both ended up forcing to walk all the way back. Lost our mid tower. Unfortunately. But it's just our mid tower, so we could probably clear the waves. Now, a few minutes more of waiting for the Lord and farming. Cardi gets to blue. Oh wait, no, he gives it to Zane because Zane's about to run out. They're throwing some bombs to get some vision. My strategy right here is to wait for Diggy to maybe throw a bomb. I mean, then me and Churro try to burst him with our ults. So we can bait his ult out for Shark. But I barely missed because he backed off the last second. But my ult's only like a 12-second CG, so it doesn't matter that much. We still want Lord Prio. Cardi's clearing bot wave, shoving in a bit. Now he's coming top for the Lord. We have super, so it'll push anyway. We're gonna get this blue off here because we don't want Alice to get it no matter what. But they're committing hard in this fight. A little split right here. Look at their backline. Apple and Zia pretty far ahead from their diving comp over here. Diggy walking up with Alice and Regrets right here. But Regrets gets out without reliable healing from Estes. Now they're all close together. I'm here, get a 2-man ult, but it doesn't matter. The Estes ulted now. We're backing off. They're all 4-man clumped right now. Cardi gets goes in, but has his ult canceled. They're healing a fuck ton. Cardi flickers out. Shark ammo. Trying to help him out a bit. Shark barely gets out alive. Surprisingly, no one died during that entire skirmish, but 2 flickers were used by Yuna and Apple. And Cardi's flicker was used, and Shark flicker was used a bit earlier. So a bit of a rough fight, really close. But now we know that Diggy and Estes both don't have ults. But Estes already has his ult back up, but probably not Diggy. So we're trying now to force out the Lord a bit. And Cardi is zoning the Estes and Alice a bit, so he can slow them down. So we're trying to burst it now. But they all have their ults back up. So we're basically just fighting again. Regrets coming in. I'm kind of a little fucked here. I flicker back Zia, but he gets Diggy ult and he gets out. I'm kind of low, trying to run back here. Regrets a little separated right here from their front line, or their back line. And then Zane bursts Yuna and Diggy with Churro. Estes is full HP. Where is Zia? Oh, Zia's fucking dead. That's what he is. Then Regrets to separate, gets pinned by Shark. Me and Cardi are also dealing with him. Burst him in his MO. Reckless is trying to recall. What the fuck? Why is Reckless staying? He's 1 HP. Why is he trying to steal this? It's not gonna work. Anywho, it's just the 2 supports that are alive now. Chasing down the little fucking bird. They only have 2 supports alive, so now we're gonna try to just end this game. And of course they're gonna heal a fuck ton because Diggy ult and Estes ult, but it doesn't matter. We're gonna hit the tower, we're gonna end this game. Overall, a shit game, I would say. We played it really well, but I'm just still gonna say it's a shit game to play. Like, it was really fucking annoying to play this game. Like, this game was just a pain in the ass because of their comp. Their comp was just a pain just to go verse. And then Zane got the MVP, I believe.